From cells to ecosystems, biology is the language of life. Today, we explore essential vocabulary that describes living organisms, their functions, and their environments. With definitions, examples, and striking visuals, let's uncover the words of science. Zoology is noun. The branch of biology that deals with the scientific study of animals, including their structure, behavior, physiology, classification, and distribution. The scientific study of the behavior, habits, and characteristics of animals, as well as their evolution and interactions with other organisms and their environment. The zoology department at the university conducts research on a wide range of animal species. The textbook provides an in-depth overview of key concepts in zoology. His passion for zoology led him to spend summers volunteering at wildlife sanctuaries. The zoology professor specializes in the study of marine mammals. She decided to major in zoology because of her fascination with animal behavior. Reproduction as noun. The act or process of copying or duplicating something. The process of producing offspring or new individuals of the same kind. The reproduction of plants can occur through seeds, spores, or vegetative propagation. The reproduction of copyrighted material without permission is illegal. The reproduction of mammals typically involves internal fertilization. The artist's reproduction of the famous painting was displayed in the museum. The textbook includes high-quality reproductions of historical documents. Cell is noun. A small room or compartment, often used for confinement or storage. The smallest structural and functional unit of an organism, typically microscopic and containing genetic material enclosed in a membrane. The laboratory technician examined the cell under a microscope to study its internal structures. The human body is composed of trillions of cells, each with specific functions and roles. The battery consists of multiple cells connected in series to generate electrical power. The wine cellar stored bottles of wine in temperature-controlled conditions. The prisoner spent several days in a solitary confinement cell. Physiology is noun. The branch of biology that deals with the study of the normal functions and processes of living organisms and their parts, including the physical and chemical mechanisms underlying biological functions. The scientific discipline that investigates the functions and activities of cells, tissues, organs, and systems within an organism, encompassing areas such as metabolism, growth, reproduction, and adaptation. Understanding the physiology of the respiratory system is essential for diagnosing and treating conditions such as asthma, chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, COPD, and pneumonia. Research in exercise physiology investigates the effects of physical activity and training on muscle function, cardiovascular health, and metabolic processes. Physiological studies of sleep help elucidate the mechanisms underlying sleep-wake cycles, circadian rhythms, and the restorative functions of sleep. The physiology of digestion involves the complex interplay of enzymes, hormones, and muscular contractions in breaking down food and absorbing nutrients. Physiology explores how the human body maintains homeostasis through the coordination of various physiological systems, such as the nervous, endocrine, and cardiovascular systems. Evolution as noun. The process of gradual development, change, or adaptation over time, typically resulting in the emergence of new forms, structures, or behaviors. The theory proposed by Charles Darwin and others, which posits that all species of organisms have descended from common ancestors through a process of natural selection, genetic variation, and environmental interaction. The theory of evolution by natural selection explains how organisms adapt to their environments over successive generations. Technological evolution has transformed the way humans communicate and interact with the world around them. Cultural evolution refers to the development of customs, beliefs, and social norms within human societies. The evolution of mammals from reptilian ancestors is a well-documented aspect of biological history. The evolution of language can be traced through historical records and linguistic analysis. Biogenesis is noun. The generation or origin of life from pre-existing living matter. The principle or theory that living organisms arise from other living organisms, rather than from non-living matter. The theory of biogenesis states that life can only arise from pre-existing life forms. Louis Pasteur's experiments provided strong evidence in support of biogenesis by demonstrating that microorganisms only appeared in broth when exposed to air containing living organisms. Modern biology supports the concept of biogenesis, which contradicts the earlier theory of spontaneous generation. The discovery of complex organic molecules in interstellar space has raised intriguing questions about the possibility of extraterrestrial biogenesis. The study of biogenesis has led to significant advancements in our understanding of the origins and evolution of life on Earth. Taxonomy as noun. A system of arranging and naming organisms into hierarchical groups. The classification of organisms into categories based on shared characteristics. The biologist used molecular techniques to refine the taxonomy of a newly discovered species. The taxonomy of plants has undergone significant revisions with advances in genetic analysis. The textbook provides a comprehensive overview of the taxonomy of mammals. The study of taxonomy helps scientists understand the evolutionary relationships between different species. Learning about the taxonomy of insects can be fascinating for biology students. Cell as verb. To compartmentalize or divide into cells or compartments. To confine in or as if in a cell. Imprison. The prisoners were celled separately to prevent communication between them. The architect proposed to cell the building into modular units for easy assembly and transport. The organization sought to cell its members with similar interests into smaller groups for better coordination. They attempted to cell the workforce into specialized teams to improve efficiency. The authorities decided to cell the suspect pending further investigation. Metabolism as noun. The chemical processes that occur within a living organism to maintain life, including the conversion of food into energy and the elimination of waste products. The rate at which these chemical processes take place in the body, influencing energy expenditure and weight management. A balanced diet and regular exercise can help regulate metabolism. The body's metabolism slows down during periods of fasting or starvation. Certain medical conditions can affect thyroid function and disrupt metabolism. Age and genetics can play a role in determining an individual's metabolic rate. Some people have a faster metabolism than others, allowing them to burn calories more efficiently. Organism as noun. A complex system or organization composed of interconnected parts that function together as a whole entity, often used metaphorically to describe social, political, or economic structures. An individual living being, such as a plant, animal, bacterium, or fungus, capable of carrying out essential life processes, including growth, reproduction, and metabolism. Coral reefs support a vast array of marine organisms that rely on each other for survival. The biologists studied the behavior of microscopic organisms living in the pond water. The company operates as a highly efficient organism, with departments and teams working together to achieve common goals. Humans are multicellular organisms with complex physiological systems and organs. The soil contains a diverse community of organisms, including bacteria, fungi, and earthworms. Botany is noun. The branch of biology that focuses on the study of plants and their relationships with the environment. The scientific study of plants, including their physiology, structure, genetics, ecology, distribution, classification, and economic importance. Botany plays a crucial role in understanding the diversity and complexity of the natural world. His passion for botany led him to explore remote rainforests in search of rare plant species. The botany department at the university conducts research on plant genetics and conservation. Botany textbooks provide detailed information about plant anatomy, reproduction, and growth. She pursued a degree in botany because of her fascination with plant life. Anatomy as noun. The branch of science concerned with the bodily structure of humans, animals, and other living organisms, especially as revealed by dissection and the separation of parts. The physical structure of a living organism or any of its parts. The study of human anatomy involves learning about the organs, tissues, and systems that make up the body. The surgeon carefully studied the anatomy of the patient's heart before performing the operation. The anatomy of a frog includes its skeletal structure, internal organs, and muscular system. Comparative anatomy examines the similarities and differences in the anatomical structures of different species. Understanding the anatomy of plants is essential for botanists studying their growth and development. Level up your English. Master vocabulary, idioms, and phrasal verbs with fun quizzes. Translate meanings into 104 languages. Download now. Link in the description. Please like and subscribe to our channel.